Hello, and welcome to the Oshawa Show. Okay, before you do anything, remember like and subscribe and share this episode. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now, here I have Cheri again, part 2. I know you guys remember her. And before we get started, I know y'all are like, oh my gosh, Oshawa, you don't have on your Oshawa Show. But I was feeling real Sagittarius.
Okay.
I was feeling real Sagittarius today. I don't know, it's spring break. I'm feeling fiery. You know, Sag is where it's a fire sign.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm feeling real fiery today. So I said, I'm going to wear my Sagittarius shirt. And by the way, I do like Cheri's shirt. Y'all take a look at it. It says loved John 3:16.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I like it. And one more before we get started. I promise you all this is really true. When she was walking up to me, I looked down. I said, nah, you can't see, but we have on the exact same print shoes, leopard print. I have sandals and hers are closed in. So that's why I know this is going to be a divine episode. Did we schedule this?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We just got to put on some clothes.
Yeah.
And say, here it is. All right.
I believe we're sisters in real life.
Yes, in real life. So Cheri, I don't know if you all remember, but the last episode, she gave her testimony and it was kind of short a little bit, but I want you to go deeper.
Okay.
And so I want you to talk about what led you to your yes. What made you say yes? What circumstances said, you know what? I got to stop running, God. This is my yes. What led you to that?
Well, one, I already kind of knew that I had that yes, and I wasn't fully surrendering my yes. So I heard the voice of God tell me, I need your full surrender.
Can you share a little bit your testimony?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I'll tell my just a continuation of my testimony is basically, I was really, really, truly struggling with going back full time into Aspire to Care. Aspire to Care has been my business for years, established officially in 2018. And I kept hearing him say, fully surrender, go back full time. Don't worry about it. I had so much uncertainty. I felt like I didn't have enough finances lined up. I start being sick, like really, really sick. And so that's when I kind of knew it was time to resign. I resigned from my job. At 11:53 on June 26th, a day before my birthday.
And you know the exact time.
Yes, 11:53. Because I sent the email at that time, so I'm able to go back and reference my resignation letter. And I have it saved because it's a significant mark of my full on surrender, of where I surrendered.
Yeah.
How did I surrender? And I prayed. I was like, God, I'm giving you my surrender. I know it's my time to fully surrender.
Yes.
I'm coming in agreement and alignment with what you have in my life for me to do. And I know my purpose. So the next day, I told my friends at the dinner table, what I was doing. Some of them that was there, the people who I picked for my birthday dinner were significant and have played a significant role in my life since I've been in Dallas. And so, they all know I've had 2 and 3 jobs, and to hear me say, I'm uncertain where I'm getting ready to go, how my next income is getting ready to flow in.
You know what, Cheri, real quick pause. I want you to remember that. But I do have a question. When at 11:53, when you sent that email, how did you feel? Was it a feeling of relief, a feeling of, oh Lord, did I make the right decision? Like, how did you feel in that moment?
It was so many, it was a mixed emotion feeling. Like, I had peace doing it, but then I had some uncertainty behind it.
Right.
So, like I said, like, I didn't know where my next income was going to come from, but I had enough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it was just so many mixed emotions at 11:53, but I knew God told me to do it. Okay? And I know that for a fact, if he told me to do it, he's not going to fail me.
That's right. That is right. That is right. That is right. That's right.
So we have to make sure that we remember we've given our yes to fully give it.
To fully, yes. And obedience is better than sacrifice.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. Okay?
Right.
So 7 days later, I start getting contracts.
And that 7 is very significant.
7 days, y'all. 7 days later, I started getting contracts. And ever since then, June 27th, I've been turning down work. I've had to turn down work. I've had to turn down contracts. So now I'm in a place where I'm having to rebrand and, figure what my next yes is.
Yes.
So that I can continue to help others, continue to serve others.
Well, what a blessing that is. You are able to have options in this kind of society where people cannot find jobs at all.
Right.
Cheri is a certified, well, I'm going to let you tell it because I don't want to mess it up.
Okay. I'm a certified educational diagnostician where we identify children with learning disabilities. So, it's it's the special education umbrella in the school systems, which is a heavy
Yes, it
role.
is.
It's not an easy role. This is not an easy role.
Yeah, I definitely, commend you. They probably say the same thing about people that work with kindergartners or high schoolers, but I feel like your profession, you deal with the parents, the students, the administrators, the teachers,
all stakeholders.
Oh, and it's just, I know you hear so much. So I know you have to say, Lord, help me today.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
I have to say it every day, all day.
Yeah.
Which is why it's very important why I have to keep my devotion time near. Daily devotion.
And so let me ask you this, Cheri, how do you manage, not being, how can I say, well, I can be honest with you. How do you balance not being too churchy at work, but still letting your light shine, letting others know that you are a woman of faith, a godly woman? How do you, balance that in your professional life?
And I've worked hard to really balance because my background is full of pastors, full of ministers.
Right.
My dad is a pastor. My grandfather was a suffragan bishop,
Right.
A bishop. So anybody can tell you, as long as they know me, I've been about balance.
Right.
I've been about balance.
Right.
Yes, I'm leading with faith, but also balancing with having fun, being who I am, being who God called me to be.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean that it has to be a holier than thou look.
You know what, Cheri? And probably so. And I think that's why we connected too, was because I think there was a stereotype of this is what holiness looks like, even outside of church. You have to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, but were we really reaching the people?
Were we really reaching the people outside of the four walls? Because you got to remember where kingdom work is.
Yeah, it is. It's outside those four walls. And so if we have that shield up to where just the regular person can't talk to us, then how are we able to witness?
How are we able to
How are we able to witness?
How are we able to walk like Jesus walked?
Because Jesus was walking with the people. Let's talk about it.
Where was Jesus at most of the time?
With the people?
With the people.
He's with the people. He wasn't how can I say this? He wasn't at church every time the doors open.
Baby, how many times?
Oh, I know I'm gonna make some people mad about that. Oh, I know. So I'm gonna look at
But
you.
we got to take it back to the foundation. Yeah. And that's where I feel like people forget where the true foundation was. Is.
Yeah.
Do like Jesus do. What would Jesus do? Are we really doing what Jesus did? Because we're really not doing what Jesus did, and we're constantly telling people, oh, come to in these forest walls. The ministry is here. But is it?
And Cheri, we're not saying that work is not done in the church. Now
we're not saying that, but y'all know what we talking about.
Because it will be some people who will say, no, we know it's work done in the church, but it's so much work that needs to be done outside the church.
Kingdom.
It's so much. Yes, it's kingdom work. And then we can bring them in.
And that's how you build and grow.
That's how you build. Because if they see us walking outside, we have to give them something that they want to come inside. I should not be like the other person.
No.
They should say, it's something about Cheri and Ashua. They have a light. Yeah. What is it about it? Yeah. I shouldn't be gossiping with you like that. I shouldn't be, judging and out like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It has to
We're
be
helpers of one another.
Yes. Okay, good. Oh, this is so good, Cheri. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know I asked you about balancing, your walk with Christ.
Yeah.
And my earring just fell. And don't pause, because guess what? I want y'all to see this. It happens in real life. Don't pause this, baby. This is
Y'all, this is Ashua.
This is
the Ashua. I know. I'm sorry.
So y'all gonna get all this today. Y'all sure are. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
We love it. We love it.
I do want to ask you this though, Cheri. What are you teaching the next generation about just womanhood? I know you have nieces, and then we are at an age where we are the aunties.
Yeah.
We are considered the aunties.
Yeah.
So what are you teaching or sharing with the, next generation of women?
Or
like, what do you see that they need? Oh, Lord, that's a lot right there.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
So let's start with the first thing.
Okay.
I would say to walk in boldness, walk in your purpose. And so what I found out that people really need to help finding and identifying their purpose.
Yeah.
And so that is what I've been doing, kind of like, I always say secretly, but I don't put out what I do probably enough.
Yeah.
But what I have been doing it behind closed doors is helping others find their purpose.
What do you do, Cheri, when you know your purpose and you share it with somebody, and then, because this happened to me, when you share it with somebody and then they're like negative Nancy. And so if they're not strong like you and I are, they may say, oh, well, I guess that's just not, So how do you keep uplifting those, or how do you put that fire in, those young women, like regardless of what others say, you take your own journey?
And that comes with knowing your purpose.
Yeah. It does.
I talked about Mary, having the uncertainty about where she was getting ready to go, which is having a baby, being a virgin.
Yes.
But when she came into alignment, which is knowing your, purpose, having that relationship with God, because he's the one who planted it into you.
Yes.
Guess what? You're going to still be able to walk away from that person, knowing your purpose.
Yes.
And probably speaking life into them.
Right.
And helping them find conviction for trying to be negative Nancy about what that God told you that you were called to do.
Yeah. You know what, Cheri? When I left UTA, I had started working for the Y.
Oh, yes.
And when I was working for the Y, it was many years I would hear God say, start after school. But I was like, oh no. Like, nobody knows me where I can start one. You know?
But now, one thing I do know, a lot of people though.
But not in that realm.
Okay.
This is what I was telling myself at the time.
Okay.
Okay. Now, sometimes what we won't do, God will make us do.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'll be transparent. I got fired. It was October 2019, right before the whole world shut down.
Oh,
Okay.
right before COVID?
Yes. It was October 2019. Got fired.
Oh my.
It was like, they're cutting back.
Mm.
Well, COVID hit. That spring break. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, don't. Wait a minute, Cheri.
So October, then spring break.
No, wait.
was-
I got to say this part. This is
Okay.
important.
Okay.
October is when I finally signed, sealed, and delivered it with the state of Texas.
Your business.
Yes. Got
Yep.
fired that same month. Got fired that
Mm.
same month.
This is Ace, y'all.
Yes.
Ace,
Got
y'all.
fired that same month. When I tell you I was mad, I would be fake if I wouldn't sit here and say I was mad at God. Because I said, I did what you said, and then now I don't have any income. Fast forward, March comes, and then I have my first spring break camp. And then it's
Boom. That was it.
just in.
And I think I remember that.
Mhm.
I remember you posting, and you would post every day, but it was so good. It was so
Yes,
good.
I
And I was
know.
like, this is Ashwa. This is her.
Yes.
They
yes.
loved her.
I do.
They loved her.
Yes.
And I think you were you turning people away, or something happened?
There was one point in time that I got,
Yeah.
it was too many kids. I didn't have no
Yeah.
staff.
Yes.
And
I remember that.
yes.
Like, you were booming.
hmm Well, let me say this. Now I'm in another transition.
But that's okay.
I love after school, and I still have ACE, but now it's time for a building.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where the faith
To
is
bring
now.
Ace to, right?
Uh,
Or what is it?
Kind of like a learning academy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, I see where you're going.
yes, so you know what though, Cheri, I get a little bit upset with myself because how come all of this didn't come when I was in my 20s?
Because it wasn't supposed to.
But I had the energy then.
And you,
I feel like I had more energy
Yeah.
then. You know, I mean,
but you still lively, girl. Oh my gosh, she has more energy than me, y'all.
well,
Y'all should have saw when I got here today. She was worried that I wasn't gonna get here. We are the opposite. She's older than me, y'all. By how many? 2 years? Yes.
For 42, you had to think about it.
Baby, she had more energy than me. I'm the calm one. I'm the calm one.
Yeah, I know.
And baby,
I know. I don't
y'all
think
should
it's
see her.
ashamed. I know. I just.
I can't. I just don't even.
Well,
I can't even believe that she is tired. Right? Okay.
Well, I'll say, in I think in our 20s we were less fearful because we don't have experience, but now at 40, I know, like
We're wiser,
yes,
and that's why I don't regret not planning that early.
Yeah, I see. I know. I do. I can see it both sides, but here I am, and so when I have a plan,
You execute.
yes, like
You execute.
And I feel as though, and you know this too, Cheri, everything that God has put in my heart will be fulfilled before I die.
Yes.
It will be fulfilled.
That's deep.
So I have to do it.
Yeah.
It's not a choice or an option. At this point in my life, if he tells me, I move quick. Versus 2030s, I was lollygagging. I don't do that now. Because I don't want to be back up on the wall again.
Mm-hmm.
I know what that wall felt like.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'll never get there again.
Never.
I'll never get to the wall again.
But I just don't regret fully planning, because I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. And because we're able to fully operate in our yes now, and if we're still have that uncertainty, the time is now to really figure it out. And we really have we're in a place where we can really fully surround ourselves with the people who are going to push us wholeheartedly, authentically, and keep us in prayer while we move.
Oh, yes.
While we move forward.
Keep us in prayer. That is so and can I add another one too?
Yeah.
And this is a good one. and I hate saying this word because everybody says it, but it is
What?
accountable.
Oh,
Because I know that's such a
that's
hot word,
accountable. Yeah.
but you need that.
Yeah.
I had somebody this past weekend that shared something with me, and I was like, you know what, you're right. You know, it was a cousin,
Mm-hmm.
and I told her, I said, thank you. I didn't have any pushback because she was right.
Okay.
And if she's watching, she knows.
Mm-hmm.
But so we need that. And accountability with love. It's love.
There's a difference.
Yes.
There's a
yes,
huge difference.
Yes. Some people, they want to call you out.
It's not nasty. Nice nasty. I don't like.
Oh, girl. And Cheri, I'm a very direct person.
Very.
Don't be nice nasty with me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because then that other side's gonna come out. You've seen it before. So
It changes big time.
I'd rather you just come on out than be nice nasty.
Yeah.
You will get more respect from me if you just, keep it real.
Yeah. We need that.
Yes. Tell me, Cheri. Pause, please, Kim. Cheri, I love your nails. Can you put them up to the people? They look so cute. I need to get my nails done. I miss them. My husband said my nails look like stubs.
Are you not wearing nails because you in with the kinders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Girl, it's hard having bling and you gotta do.
Yeah.
I'm tired of shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. You yeah.
Yeah.
You have a calling for with the kinders because I can't do the kinders every day, baby child.
When summertime
these are babies, baby. They good to school, learning everything.
Yeah, your nails are cute. When summertime comes, then I'll get my nails back done because if he said it, that means it's bad.
Well, you can get with the short ones. Don't get the long ones like you usually do.
No, because you already know I like long nails.
I know she likes long nails.
Y'all, when I say long, baby, like this,
you gonna have to insert a picture. You gonna have to insert your picture with your rhinestones, baby. She be out.
Wait a minute, Cheri, do you know how much those sets were costing?
I already know because these little sets they be
okay. Okay, so my pocketbook has taken a break too.
Okay, so. But for a good cause.
For a good cause.
And I believe that it's a great cause to sacrifice in a place.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that you could still get a little manicure or something.
Yeah, because if my husband says look like nubs that I need.
We got to still keep ourselves up now.
Well,
women.
Us right.
Women, we have to keep ourselves up.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we sacrifice in a lot of places, but that doesn't mean that we don't keep ourselves up.
I do believe in keeping myself up. I'm telling you. And I'm going to talk about it later.
Okay.
At a whole later time. But yes, I'm a Black woman and I get Botox. I do. I know they say black don't crack, but you need some preventative maintenance from time to time. Okay. So we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick. How can women support other women? What is your take on that? How can we be better at supporting other women?
First, we need to just be authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Be authentic.
And be nice, too.
Be nice.
You know what, Cheri? I walked into the nail shop. I got a pedicure, forgot Saturday. And when I walked in, these two ladies were so sweet. They were very nice. I was headed to a birthday celebration. And I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Sometimes as Black women, we will see another Black woman and we will not
toot that nose up.
Okay. We won't say, oh, you look beautiful. I like what you have on. We will not congratulate.
Mm-hmm.
We go into automatic competition mode.
Jealousy.
Yes. And it was a breath of fresh air to see those two women be so kind.
Yeah.
And if we could bring that back.
Ooh.
Just be kind.
Yeah.
I don't have an agenda.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get nothing from you. I'm just being kind because I see you.
You're right.
You're my sister.
You're my sister.
That's it. And so, but I'll let you
get through thick and thin.
Yes.
And I feel like we've gotten so far away from that, which is why I miss you so much.
Oh,
because we were sister and still sisters, but like
we were thick as thieves.
Yeah, we were thick as thieves, and we talked, we conversed. We probably got into it maybe like one time we probably we had disagreements. I remember one,
Oh, I can't
but
remember.
um,
We'll
but
probably have something at work, child.
yeah, some at work, and but that's what the trueness of
Yes.
being, being a support to another woman is. You know, being authentic, being kind. That is like one of my shirts on my business page. Be kind.
Be kind, yeah.
Being kind takes you a long way, takes
Oh,
another person a long way, because everybody doesn't experience that, you know? So if you could just be kind, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, your shoes, that outfit, it looks great. Your hair's twisted right that day. That takes a person a long
I'm
way.
telling you.
Holding somebody up in prayer. Do you need anything? Let me buy you a lunch today.
And not trying to be nosy.
And not trying to be nosy. You're really caring about that person's mental state, where they are. Can I hold you up real quick? Because I'm feeling like, women, we carry a lot.
A lot. They have no idea it's a lot. I couldn't imagine being a mother at this time, because it's just a lot, it's just
Jesus.
When there's so many roles that a lot of times throughout the day, if you think about it as a woman, we don't have time to just kind of sit and think. We're just always in go mode. I'm gonna say always in character mode.
Yeah.
At work, I got to do this. At home, I got to be this. We're just always in character mode.
Always.
And it gets tiring.
Yeah.
And we get worn out. So we need to be kind to one another, like you said. And if that's your sister, she sees you, she should be able to say, I know you're going, but you're tired. Or what's wrong?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Replenish just a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. It may not, that little bit will hold that woman together for the rest of the week. Or maybe the rest of the month.
I believe in girlfriend time. Okay?
Yeah.
When we leave here, me and Cheri, we're going to have lunch. I'm looking forward to it. And I told my husband, I said, when I leave here, we're going to spend some more time. And I need that.
Yeah.
I need that encouragement. I need that girl time. I need that sisterhood of just, let's just talk. Keep it real. Bounce off ideas. Girl, let me tell you what's going on. Maybe I'm seeing it like this because, I'm a real animated person.
Yeah.
And I just maybe just need to calm down sometimes.
Can I tell you something?
Please.
I showed my dad the little clip.
Okay. What'd he say? And he's a pastor too.
He was like, how come I haven't met her? She's like your real sister. Y'all mesh so well. You need to hang around her more. And I said, I know that. And I miss her so much. And I told her, I said, because since I've been in Dallas, I've been about community. And I said, Joshua is one of my truest friends that I met when I first moved here.
Yes.
And, he was like, well, what happened? I said, just life, we went different, careers.
Yeah.
We've kept up with one another.
Yes.
But he said, well, you need to, come back together with her.
You're a wise man, Dad. Yes, I agree.
So, I think we just have to get back to that foundation.
Yes.
Foundation of lifting other women up authentically.
Right.
Wholeheartedly.
Yes. And like you said, in prayer. I know. And Cheri, there was a time didn't you move close to Houston or something?
Yeah, I moved back to Houston during the pandemic.
Okay.
That was when I was coming into my career. I just became probably a year into being an educational diagnostician.
Okay.
I moved back home for a bit to kind of help my dad with my mother. My mom was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And so it was a great time to be back at home during the pandemic and, being able to be there to be help and uplift my parents as they put as much as into me, I put back into them during this time. The pandemic was heavy.
Yes, it was.
It was heavy, but it planted a lot of, things in my life
Mm-hmm.
to be able to be where I am right now.
Right now. I know that was 6 years ago. How do you feel after just about that whole pandemic? I know that was 6 years ago, but
Ooh.
how do you feel?
Another mixed emotions
Mhm.
type thing. Like there was a lot of things that were birthed, like my
Mhm.
community where I help others pass their Texas tests for the
Mhm.
educational diagnostician exam
Mhm.
was birthed, but I experienced a lot of pain
Mm.
during that season. So um oh my gosh, it was so much going on. I was
Yeah.
back home near my family, and then coming into a lot,
Mhm.
so I was everywhere. Like I feel like I was everywhere. I was
Mm.
becoming.
I feel like after this, the whole pandemic, I know it's been 6 years, things are just different.
Yeah, it's certainly
Things are
different,
different.
especially in education where
Yeah.
we are.
Yes. And I don't
It
and I
changed.
think this is the new norm. And I'll be honest with you, Cherie, I do miss it was still. It was quiet.
Yeah.
I felt like the earth was breathing. I was breathing. It was peaceful.
Yeah.
And then 2024 things just, I was like, oh hell, it was a lot. 25 was a hard year for me. It was a very hard year.
Okay, you got to explain just a little bit what you can.
Um, I think that was the year of confronting things
Okay.
with people that needed to be confronted, but I was, kind
That's
of,
a healthy thing though.
it's healthy, but it's hard.
Mhm.
It was hard.
Mhm.
I felt bad for doing that,
Mm.
but it need to be done. Um,
But how did you feel after that?
I felt lonely after that because that was just a rough year. 25 was a year of hell, girl. Oh God, that's a year I don't want back again.
That was last year,
Right,
25.
yeah.
Oh my.
So when I tell you I was running to 26,
Yeah.
yeah, I know they say, oh, you don't never know. No, I already saw 25.
So how could a woman have helped supported you during that time?
I'm a private person.
I know, very.
I'm a private person, and I think that was a time, Cherie, where I just had to deal with it myself.
Okay.
It was me, God, therapy, and then the people I had to deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was just a season of you cannot run. You got to talk it out, and you've got to, because if not, you can't have these years of, oh, this used to be like this, or, this happened to me. At some age, you got to say, you got to own it, deal with it, and move on. And that was 45. I mean, that was 2005. Girl, I'm saying, I ain't 45, I'm 42, but that was 25 though. I had to do that. I'm very close to my mother,
Mm-hmm.
tight as thieves,
Yes.
but there's some things mama can't fix though.
No.
And there's some things you just don't want to share with your mother.
Oh yeah.
I don't
At
want
this
to,
age, yeah.
I don't want to bother her like that. And I call it, Cherie, I was coming into womanhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think mothers really talk about that with their daughters.
No.
So, they'll say, oh, when you're 40s, your womanhood. Oh, you just, I'm every woman, Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a journey to that.
Yeah.
There's a journey to that.
It's a heavy journey.
And that's the part nobody talked to me about.
Yeah.
And I'm still getting through there.
Yeah. We watched our mothers
Mm-hmm.
endure. Because we need to find a heavy word. Endure.
And some stuff I'm
Okay.
not going to endure.
They don't want us to endure too.
Right.
I could comfortably say that.
Right.
They don't want us to endure.
That's right.
They're very proud of who we are
Mm-hmm.
and how we've handled
Yes.
our journey.
And I do think sometimes they kind of live through us right now. And if they could reverse time, because I kind of see that in Mom a little bit. She sees the fierceness and the strongness, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that gives her fuel.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, but 25 was a year that, you know, hey, like I'm good. So if I could tell that, you know, the younger generation or another woman, you've got to face it. You've got to face it. I wish there was a better line, but you have to face it.
Yeah, you know, that brought up a phrase that I often hear. You got to get to that root.
Oh,
The old folks would say, you got to get to that root. Okay, the root. Okay, the root, and face it. That's good.
Yeah,
And you did that through therapy.
Yes, so I did therapy, prayer, journal. You know, I'm be the first one to tell you, a lot of us Black folks need to go to therapy.
Oh yeah.
Now God gives us resources, and that's one. You have to use it. If you need it, it's okay. Because if not, I was gonna snap on somebody, and anybody who was in the way at that time.
Oh wow, was gonna get it.
You know. So that's when I saw myself. I said, "Oh, whoa." Yeah.
Prayer and counsel.
Yes.
That's good.
Those two, yes. And still to this day, I go twice a month.
Yeah.
And that's just to, you good, Oshawa? You know, anything, you know.
Fine tune some things.
Yeah. I don't want you to hit nobody when we leave here. So like, okay, yeah, you know, but and she's a Black woman. And so some things I don't even have to say. She
already know.
She says it for me. And then there are some days I just go in there and cry. Because, you know, too, as women and as Black women, you know, if we cry, it makes us look weak. Yeah.
But we're nurturers. Like we're
Yes, we
emotional. We're emotional human beings.
Very,
so
very.
You know, I don't even know why. If we're made to be emotional and a nurturer, then why do people make us feel some type of way when we have emotional
those
moments?
emotions, I know. Well, you know,
help me understand that.
I wish now I don't have that answer. I just don't have that answer yet. I just say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's real old school.
We taking it back.
Cheri, listen, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What woman inspires you today?
Ooh. So there's multiple women. I'm gonna start with my mother.
Oh, I love it.
My mother inspires me so much because I've watched her carry a lot. You know, when we were growing up, she ran the household. You know, my father was on the road traveling a lot between business and ministry a lot, and she carried it with grace. You know, and she watched other people's kids.
Oh, yeah.
On top of us, you know.
They don't make mothers like that anymore.
We had these lavish summers with other kids, and not just with us, with just other kids. And not really, sometimes not really have a lot of finances come to think about it. But
you didn't know that.
But we didn't know it. And she carried with so much grace, you know, a woman. Having so much strength, you know, just dealing with being the runner of the household.
Yes.
And then as we grew up, you know, she was, you know, in education herself. She started working in education to have, you know, off with us.
Yeah.
So just imagine all of that, you know.
Yeah.
And then being a first lady, you know, that's a whole nother conversation of carrying that, you know. And she's faced a lot, and she's as feisty as I am. So just imagine all of that put together and
Oh,
holding
bless
it
her
together
heart.
with grace,
That's
So
a
my
strong
mom,
woman.
yeah, that's a strong woman. That's a strong woman. Another person I would say is my mom, my dad's mother,
Okay.
Carol. Carol, her name was Carol.
Mm.
Carol Allen. She was just a graceful, feisty lady too.
We
And
have on both sides.
uh-huh. Yeah. So it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
what?
in you.
What
Hmm.
is in me? I have no
Yes.
other choice. These women, taught me really well to be
Hmm.
graceful, but to stand
Yes.
for your right, a woman's
Yes.
right
Yes.
of who we are,
Hmm.
who God placed in us to be.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it don't take, you don't have to get nasty with me.
That's right.
You
That's
can be
right.
kind and correct me.
Yes.
And those two women taught me to be who I am today.
I love that. Kind and correct me. That's good, Cheri. Look at that. So
Mhm.
that's why so you have no choice but to be feisty.
Oh yeah, I got it right. I have no choice but to be feisty and who I am today.
Yeah. Cheri, I would have to say it is my mother and grandmother. Now, my mom is actually more quiet than my grandmother. Well, a lot more.
Yeah.
My grandmother is from Camden, Arkansas,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and she's a Sagittarius like me.
Ah.
God rest her soul. She's gone to glory.
Yeah.
But Granny was, oh, honey, she she was a tough cookie. She was a tough cookie. She was the mother of the church,
Mhm.
had 7 kids. I stopped counting after 11 grandkids. I don't know how many of it is now, child. But she was just direct. She meant what she said. She took care of her family. She loved her husband, and really that was it.
Mhm.
She didn't have really too many friends, and that's kind of like me. I'm even though I talk to people, but I don't let too many people
And
in. And she always taught me to guard my heart, but she was very direct. I mean, somebody could be there in the room and she had something to say,
yeah,
she would say,
she would say it.
yeah, she would say,
Right.
yes, yes. But at the end of all of that, though, she was a praying woman.
Yeah.
I mean, Cheri, she would carry that Bible, I know, just about everywhere with her.
Mhm.
And she prayed for her family day in and day out.
Mhm.
And so that's what I remember from my grandmother.
Mhm.
And so those things, and I hear her a lot so much now, the older I get.
Mhm.
And my mother, bless her heart, my mom, she's so sweet. Sometimes I'd be like, Mama, you need to get firmer. You need to be hard on these people. But I still love her for her, though.
But she's a leader in her own right too.
Yeah,
as
she
well.
is.
Tell
Yeah,
us
she is.
Can you say what she does?
She's a vice president
Mhm.
at a bank here in DFW.
Mhm.
She's been doing that for years. She has her own ministry called
Mhm.
Girlfriends. But mom is she's a powerhouse.
Yeah, she is.
She is a powerhouse,
She really is.
and she does not meet a stranger.
Yeah, no.
She does not meet, and she's an elder as well.
Uh-huh.
And so she even says even more so now, Cheri, she says always, Ashwa, I've got to get to business and the work is done outside.
Outside of it. That's what I'm talking about.
And she says it more than ever now.
Mhm.
We go feed the less fortunate. She's always giving some clothes either away or she's reading books to children. Now you think I'm busy.
Ooh.
Baby, she got me beat. And she's 69. And I say, sit down. But she, that's her ministry and that's her calling. And so
She carry it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And Cheri, one thing about my mother, I never hear her complain. And I say, I'm not there yet, but she'll have this, but she never complains about her life. The good, the
That's
bad, the
good.
ugly. I don't hear it.
I strive to get there.
Oh, girl, I ain't there. I'm telling you right now.
I strive to get there.
I'm not there.
I strive to get there.
Mm-mm.
And just the other day, somebody said, "Oh, you're probably glad to be on a somewhat spring break." And I said, "I won't complain. I won't complain because we are experiencing some heavy things in education."
Yes.
But
Yes.
I'm striving to get to a place where I'm enduring
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not complaining.
Not
I'm
complaining.
bearing the weight
Yes. Yes.
because God wouldn't put more on us than we can bear.
Yes. And you know what, Cheri, there's a woman who wishes that she was in your shoes.
Mm.
There's a woman. And so sometimes I have to remind myself, Asha, you're complaining, but there's somebody who wishes they were in your shoes.
Ooh.
So really, are they that bad?
Are they that bad?
Are they really that bad when, like 2019, I was, just trying to make it work financially, and then now things are, now I you have to have some financial wisdom, okay? Now I just ain't out here splurging, but sometimes I have to remind myself now. Look at where God brought you from now. So be careful that you're doing all that murmuring, because God can say, "Well, oh, okay, yeah,
You take it back.
yeah," and I've had that happen too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was doing, and then I've had happen too, Cheri, where I got a little pompous a little bit, and God took it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it. I had a Mercedes. Girl, it was a girl. I got to
think I
tell
gotta
this.
remember that.
Girl, I got to tell this story.
I think I rode in it one time. Okay, keep going.
I had one back then. No, I had not a Mustang. What
A
was that
Mustang,
called?
but you did get the 2-door.
That was a Camaro.
No, but you got a you got something after the Camaro, right?
Yeah, I
Or
got a
was it?
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it?
So I had a 2-door Mercedes, drop top, black. That was
I
my
think I do.
baby. Y'all, that was I'm talking about, couldn't nobody tell me nothing, okay? Nothing. Do you hear me? I was pulling up like, what?
Y'all, she always wore big glasses.
Oh,
always.
Still do. And bling. Cheri, and I had got that Mercedes because, I got it wrong. I had, from the time I was dating my husband, and we had broke up, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna give me a car and show him. So I pulled up. I was like, yeah, I got a car. What? Okay. Girl had that car for about a year. Cause it's buying is okay. It's the upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The upkeep will tear you up.
So,
maintenance, baby. Can you afford the maintenance?
So I had to give it away.
Oh.
I did. Because I didn't get it right. I didn't get it right.
Yeah.
I didn't get it right. I didn't have the right intentions, the right heart. I didn't get it right.
Your motives weren't right.
So the next time I get it though, oh yeah, we gonna be fine now. And now here's the thing, I can get it now, but I don't want it now. Don't want it now.
See?
I don't want a car note.
You're more wiser.
Okay. So, life is turning out. It's coming around, but it's coming around with, like you said, wisdom that we have. Discernment, better decision-making skills. And we work in education.
Yeah.
A life skill of learning how to make critical decisions needs to come back.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's a great way we need to leave the people with some practical ways.
Yes.
Of how to get through life as a woman right now,
Would you like to share some of those ways, please?
Yes.
Okay.
One way that we definitely can't forget is guarding our devotion time with them. I think that is the very, 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 very important thing that
I agree.
We can't. Prayer is our lifeline.
It's the only lifeline. And there's this thing this guy used to say. He would say, read before the feed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so just like we get up and we have to say, or just like we say, oh, I got to go to work. I've got to have devotion.
Oh, yeah.
I have to have that.
Yeah. And that is your time, whether it's in the morning, whether it's at night, whatever's best fit for you.
Yes.
And your time with the Father himself.
Yes.
That's your time. Guard it.
Yes. Guard it. Yes.
Lead with identity and not pressure.
Okay. That's good. Talk a little more about that.
So identity comes with purpose too, right?
Right.
Knowing your purpose, your true purpose of why you are called to do what you're doing.
Yes.
Lead with that purpose.
Lead. Yes.
That is coming from his will.
Yes.
How do you know your purpose? Through building that through prayer,
Yes.
supplication, right? So you
Mhm.
see how those two tie in together.
Yes.
How can you lead from identity, not pressure? It's making sure you have that relationship with God.
Yes.
Your prayer time, keeping that devotion.
Mhm.
Because leadership doesn't replace devotion time. It should deepen it. It should deepen it.
What did the young folks say? Clock their tea. Clock their tea.
What is it? This one? Oh,
Oh,
this one. Okay.
oh, I don't know.
So
Can you repeat that again? Leadership
does not replace devotion. It should deepen it. The more we get out publicly, the more private time we gotta have.
Maybe if I had a mic, I'd probably drop it on the floor because there are some leaders right now who need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You have another one?
Check our motives regularly.
Check our motives regularly. Okay.
Yeah. Am I striving or am I truly surrendering behind it? So we need to check our motives daily.
Check our motives. Okay, that's good.
It's like the same. Checking your motive behind getting a Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's why I really want to make sure that we're talking about this. What are our motives behind our next move? Is it a good motive or is it just a flashy motive?
What's popular?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the trend?
Yes.
So checking it, we got to check it. Are we striving, or are we surrendering? Yeah.
That's good, Cheri. Those are 3, right? Okay. We're going to make sure that we have those listed.
Yeah.
Because those are really good. And I think for sure the one that hit home for me is, what was it about the leadership and devotion? Don't
replace it.
Yes. Do not replace leadership with devotion.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl. We may have to come back just for, I'm telling you, because it's so deep, just that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. Before we go, is there anything you would like to share with the people? Please.
Yes. Truly surrender. What is it that you're dealing with that you are having your flimsy yes for? Take some time and get before God. And I'm not telling you something that I haven't did myself. Take the time of really getting your devotion. Take the time to really know what it is in you that you really have to surrender yourself to. Giving your full on yes. Get that in mind. Get before Him and just let go and let God.
That's good. And Cheri, how can they reach you?
They can reach me at Cheri Allen 2 on all socials. Or you can go to my website, bookaspiretocare.com, and you can find me there.
Y'all, this is so good. Cheri, I appreciate you.
I
want you all to get used to seeing her face. She will be in rotation. She will be in rotation. What is that? Teacher Appreciation Week coming up in May.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to have some topics about that.
Education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're going to dive a little deeper into that. And I think it's good that people get your perspective.
Oh, yeah.
But also to you being a Black woman.
Yes.
In that field. So I think it's good just to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are coming to a close. My heart is so filled. This month has just been phenomenal with phenomenal women, bosses in their own right, God-fearing women that know their calling and their purpose. And so March has just exceeded my expectations. So remember, unfortunately, this is the last series for what was it, International Women's Month.
Yeah.
This is the last one, but I promise you I've got something great coming up for April, okay? Please remember, like, share, follow, subscribe. Let people know, honey, Asha was only getting started. This is only the beginning.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. And before I go, remember, be you.
Be you.
Why? Because everybody else is taken.
Everybody else is taken, guys. Be you.
All right. Bye, guys.